choice cheating is very
Mona Kimura is a real-life Chun-Li who knocks out even men with just one move.
She really does need to pull out all this stuff.
With the looks of an anime girl and the power of Mike Tyson, this cutie has captured the hearts of fans and become the biggest star in modern kickboxing. And right now, you're going to find out the story of the most killer gorgeous fighter in the world. This is Boxing Space. Here we go. Born on April 12, 2001, in the land of the rising sun, Mona got into martial arts at a very early age. At just 4 years old, she started training in traditional karate, and later switched to boxing, where she managed to achieve absolutely stunning success. But having tried herself in 2 different disciplines, this cutie pie just couldn't choose her favorite method of causing pain, and so she moved into kickboxing. And right here is where Mona was able to fully unlock her potential, creating a unique style that combines signature kicks from karate and jaw-breaking punches from boxing. The cutie's pro debut happened in late 2024 against the experienced AI Ogiwara. Looking at the 2 fighters, it seemed like they were about to throw a K-pop concert in the ring. But the moment the bell rang, the girls rushed in and started brawling like they were fighting over the last handbag on sale. Then the Chun-Li lookalike got to work terrorizing her opponent with her signature kicks. And having forced AI to keep waiting for the kick, Mona sent Ogiwara flying with one sudden cross. The knockout was only a matter of time after that. In the end, winning her debut fight in just a minute and a half, Kimura announced herself to the entire world. After such a bright start, Mona began actively sharing content from her training camps and decided to prove through her own example that you shouldn't fear the one who studies 10,000 different strikes, but the one who studies one strike 10,000 times. And just 2 months later, Kimura was back on promoters' radars, stepping out to fight Yuka. The moment the referee gave the girls the signal to start, Mona decided not to drag it out and immediately unleashed a swarm of her nuclear kicks on her opponent. Moreover, she periodically reminded everyone about her boxing background. But realizing she couldn't win the honest way, Yuka decided to use some yucky tactics, constantly wrestling with Mona. Even though Mona looks fragile, her spirit is unbreakable. So after that, the cutie decided to cut straight to the chase and teach her disrespectful opponent an unforgettable lesson. In the end, having brutally punished Yuka, our girl won by unanimous decision and continued on her path. On June 27, 2025, Kimura confronted a real durability test, as fate brought her face-to-face with Satoko Ozawa. Indestructible, old-school boxing, brutal athleticism, and a concrete defense had turned Ozawa into a real machine for delivering legal torture. But the moment the fight started, our cutie blew up the arena with her sidekicks like Rock Lee during the Seven Gates. But despite the damage taken, that Japanese samurai mentality wouldn't let Satoko stay on defense, so she kept charging at her opponent like a battering ram. After a brutal clinch and a throw from Ozawa, the kawaii cyborg found herself on the edge of catastrophe, balancing over the abyss of defeat. But in an incredible way, Mona let all the men know who's really got the iron balls here and survived the most dangerous assault. That successful defense allowed her to quickly recover in the corner and come out for the final stretch to pay Satoko back what she owed her. And then Mona literally flew into the fight foot first. And then 2 shots later forced her opponent to bow down before the new queen. The fight turned into such a beating that the referee had to save Ozawa's blood-soaked face with help from the doctors. But even the medical pause couldn't save the victim, and the ice-cold beauty came back to the fight and finally ripped all the locks off her opponent's airtight defense. And the referee made the decision to prevent the unthinkable, stopping this public execution. After her bright victories in Krush, the Japanese Barbie girl finally got to fulfill the dream of her entire life, receiving an invitation from the greatest league in the world, K1. But it seemed like the league bosses decided to immediately throw this ambitious newcomer into the harshest test of strength, because they put her up against the incredibly dangerous Choi Eun-ji from South Korea. An experienced and ruthless Max FC champion who had crushed everyone in her path. At the final stare-down, the intense tension suddenly shifted into the vibe of a Korean drama. During the face-off, Mona and Choi looked like cute idols at a K-pop festival, to the point where the audience had the feeling that the girls would perform Blackpink songs in the ring. The moment the fight started, the South Korean showed off a trick she had clearly prepared for the newcomer, not letting Mona keep her distance.
Just like what she did, she kind of spit. You know what I mean? Like there.
But the samurai's descendant took her unique deep stance, endlessly spamming her opponent with her signature Yokogeri karate kicks.
Choi, Mike.
And she's hard to strike, baby. Gil Wallace really only could fight me. Now you're talking. I love. Choi's chin is very high, and there you go. She tastes the foot of Mona Kimura. Boxing with all the titles.
Right.
Focus on her mantle. Look, it was a former All-Japan Junior Karate champion.
And then the girls put on a real Japan versus Korea war right in the ring.
Mona's leg to her right
is showing a lot of patience. I'm not really sensing the frustration yet, but she really does need to pull out all the stops and go for broke now. Kimura, who will be celebrating.
But in the final round, Kimura suddenly closed the distance and instantly unloaded the most powerful punching combination.
Oh, I didn't know that. Right, and the other thing, oh, beautiful straight left.
By the end of the fight, Choi Eun-ji's face was completely unrecognizable. Mona beat her opponent like Tyson in a skirt and claimed victory in the toughest fight of her career.
No doubt about it. Mona.
Despite all the skepticism, Mona stormed into K1 and proved that Krush promotion was nothing more than a sandbox for her to play in.
With all the titles,
Right.
trophies on her mantle.
Mona's leg to her right.
This sweet girl, with sadistic tendencies in the ring, beats her victims time and time again, like a predator going after its prey.
She really does need to pull out all the stops and go.
Will Mona manage to extend her winning streak, but now against stronger opposition? Mona has all the chances to become a global superstar in combat sports, and for now, we're watching the bright rise of a star.